teachings and doctrines of Cao Dai. The first and most important concept for Cao Dai is the divine eye that represents Cao Dai. Uh, sorry, I did mention that it is the right eye of God. Sorry, it is the left eye of God. Please refer to your previous video and replace it with the left eye of God. If you notice that the depiction of Cao Dai is the left eye of God that shows the ability of God to witness everything, anything, everything, and at all time. You can see the divine eye in every single temple dedicated to Cao Dai. This is actually a very Christian concept known as the eye of providence. The eye of providence is a symbol in Christian iconography showing an eye surrounded by rays of light of glory enclosed by a triangle. It represents the eye of God watching over humanity, known as the divine providence. All of y'all will be going to the United States, and if you step in United States, the first note that you'll probably carry everywhere is the $1 bill. In the $1 bill, you will notice the eye of providence. Yes, there is no Cao Dai in America, but you can see Cao Dai has taken one part of Christianity, which is the eye of providence, and use it as part and parcel of their religion. The eye of providence is also very much used in Freemasonry, and Freemasonry is a very secretive group. They even have their chapters in Malaysia. Every single member of the Freemason do not discuss about their membership. So never ask who is a member of Freemason in Malaysia. The Freemason in Malaysia is in Bukit Jalil. Maybe some of your parents are members of the Freemason. Let me repeat again. The divine eye of God is not the right eye of God, but the left eye of God. Please check your previous recording. Next, what are the basic principles of Cao Dai? If we see in this picture, we'll see three saints. There is Victor Hugo, Dr. Sun Yat-sen. This is probably Confucius. The basic principle of Cao Dai is that it is all religions are the same. Whether it is God, whether it is Allah, or whether it is Tao, they are all the same. So people should just follow a moralistic religion based on love and justice in order to unite with God. Cao Dai is a religion that focuses a lot on vegetarianism. The clergy and the high dignitaries of Cao Dai are mainly vegetarians. And if you go to Tenin, their temples advocate vegetarianism, and vegetarianism is basically practiced by lay people of this religion. They can be vegetarian for as many as 10 days a month. In Malaysia, some Chinese people are vegetarians 2 times a month, not 10 days a month. Now, let's go to the next part of Cao Dai. Cao Dai has a very strong tradition of spirit mediumship. So, what we can see in this picture is known as a big bag. You can imagine the idea of a planchette in spirit mediumship that we have seen in modern horror movies. Okay, if you can understand the spirit of the coin, the Ouija board, this is somewhat similar. Basically, you use this big bag to communicate with the spirits, and the spirits will come into this planchette, a planchette-looking device, and then dictate what is said in the form of words, letters, phrases, etc. Spirit mediumship is very much part of Cao Dai even until today. I am unable to find a single video on spirit medium in Vietnam, but other forms of spirit mediumship, I was able to find some of them online. Let us see an example of spirit mediumship in Vietnam. This video shows you one thing. The next video will show you one thing, that spirit mediumship, at least in this context, can also be an art of showmanship, not just only religion. Let's look at it. Mùi hoa tỏa sáng như ánh trăng trăng sao, hỏi thời nghĩa giữa. There are no Koreans in our class, but Koreans can relate to something very similar to this, known as mudang. Okay, yes, I cannot find anything related to Cao Dai, mainly because it could be very secretive. They do not film their spirit mediumship. So something similar that I could get for you guys is spirit mediumship in Vietnam, which we have seen through this video. Next, let's go to the sacred text of Cao Dai. How these sacred texts came about is through their seances, through the spirit mediumship done by Chiu and Trung. Chiu would have gotten this text, and Trung would have the person who have organized all these texts. So somebody could have get it, and Trung could have probably wrote it down. This text of the sacred text of Cao Dai is not complete. That is because the spirit mediumship continues until today. So what we can see about Cao Daism is that this is an evolving religion. In a few weeks' time, we'll look at a unique religion known as the Church of Jesus Christ and the Latter-day Saints. Again, that religion, their sacred text is also evolving. So this is one of the few religions in the world where their sacred texts are evolving as they are able to receive messages through seances and spirit mediumship. Let's look at the most sacred place of Cao Dai. Cao Dai's Holy See. Holy See is the term used in Roman Catholicism as the most holiest temple, the most holiest church. And for Cao Dai, it is in Tây Ninh. As you can see, the most sacred place for Cao Dai is in Teinin, and this is the holiest of the holy. This Teinin temple is a amalgamation of different traditions. I'm sure that you can see Chinese influences, Islamic influences, Indic influences, all in this single building. Look at this. This arches itself represents Islamic, Mughal, and Islamic influences. The towers represents Catholic, French architecture. Very much that you can say about this religion is a syncretic religion of many different traditions put together into a single new religion. But unlike the series of religions that we were seeing in our last few classes on new religious movements, this is also a new religious movement, but we can say that Cao Dai belongs to the East Asian tradition religion. So it goes very well with Taoism, Confucianism, as well as Shintoism, being part of the East Asian religions or the Sinic religions. So we'll stop here for now, and then we'll go to the next part of Cao Dai in the modern world. Thank you.